tried a number of new things with this one, most of which didn't quite work how I wanted, but learning experience. The first thing I did was append in the stylized head mesh from the base human mesh collection that you can download from the Blender website. Then I did a little bit of sculpting on it to just change how it looked from the default a bit. Gave it elf ears, because why not? The sculpting wasn't an issue now that I figured out the multi-resolution modifier is the key to having that not blow up your computer. The next thing I did, which was entirely new to me, was using curves to make the hair for the model. Looking back, I think I got the overall placement of my hair curves a little off, but now I know how to make hair curves like that, and I'm going to keep working with it probably. I also apparently ended up flipping most of the hair curves in the opposite direction they were supposed to face, so I had to reshape them later. But again, never done it before, now I have more of an idea of how to do it. After that came the texturing, and for a while, that was going fairly well. I'd finally figured out how to make a kind of toon anime shader look how it's supposed to, but when it came to doing the hair, I started to run into some problems. I'm not quite sure what went wrong with the hair. I think I probably messed something up when I was editing the hair lumps in place, but I was intending to use a stretched out noise texture to make the individual hair strands as part of the texture, but that kept not working in a bunch of different ways, and I kept shifting how I was approaching that, putting in a bunch of different mapping setups, and it just kept not working. Or at least kept not working correctly. Eventually, while I was working on the hair texturing, I realized that most of the hairs had gotten twisted around the opposite of how they were supposed to face. So I eventually decided, since I couldn't get the hair to texturize where it looked like hair, I would give a bunch more ridges to the hair curves. And it kind of worked, but not really. Once I finished messing with the hair curves, I briefly tried to do some stuff with the grease pencil, but it wasn't looking right, and it was slowing everything down by a lot, so eventually I just scrapped that for this go-around. I'm definitely going to have to watch a couple more hair curve tutorials to try and figure out what I did wrong, but it was interesting to mess around with it for the first time.